Broadcasting live from her living room on Broadway. She's your grandma and mine. It's Dragma's Late Night Natterbox. Here's your host, Dragma!
And we know you love us too.
I don't know why I'm frightened. I know my way around here. The painted trees, the cardboard scenes, the sound here. Yes, a world to rediscover. But I'm not in any hurry, and I need a moment. The whispered conversations in overcrowded hallways, the atmosphere as thrilling here as always. Feel the early morning madness, feel the magic in the making. Why everything's as if we never said goodbye. I've spent so many mornings just trying to resist you. Can't know how I'm trembling now, I've missed you. Missed this fairy tale adventure in this ever-spinning playground. Run together, coming out of makeup. Until the cameras will start turning, and the early morning lights, and the magic in the making. Yes, everything's as if we never said conversations in overcrowded hallways. So much to say, not just today, but always. We'll have early morning madness. We'll have magic in the making. Yes, everything's as if we never said goodbye. Everything's as if we never said goodbye. We taught the world new ways to dream.
Coming up tonight on Dragma's Late Night Natterbox. Join Dragma for some espresso martinis. This week's lockdown looks looking at fabulously weird places to stay. And we catch up on this week's fake news. All this and more tonight on Dragma's Late Night Natterbox.
Well, hello! Happy Friday, everybody! I cannot believe it's Friday already. How are we all doing this evening? Let's see who we've got in the house tonight. Susan Pal, you're the first on the list. Mother's the first one in tonight. Hello, darling. How are you? I hope you're well. You enjoying the rain? I'm not enjoying the rain. Becky Elizabeth King is watching. Sophie Shears. Hello, darling. My favourite niece. Nicole Bird. Not my favourite niece. Noel Edge is watching. Hello, Noel. How are you? Jamie Hancock, Simon Richards. Hi, Dragma. From Samantha and Alex and me. You are early tonight, Sophie Shears. Well done. Oh, my. Loving it. Different. Do you love it? What are you hiding under your butt? Don't hide your new do under a bush. Well, I wasn't. I just wanted to give my new do the opening that it deserves. Because do you know what? After 17 weeks of lockdown air, I am so glad to have had the snip and had it all cut and styled and oh my, do you love it? Isn't it beautiful? It's no longer just flapping around in the wind. It's brilliant. I'm loving it. Hi, and Nia Morgan's watching. Hello, darling. Cody Morris. Jem is watching. Happy Friday, Dragma says. Jem, hello, welcome back. We didn't see you last week, Jem. We wondered where you were. We were missing you greatly. How are you doing? Happy Friday, Dragma, and all lovely things. What are you drinking tonight? I would love to know. Now, have you been having a good week? It's mostly been quite dry, hasn't it? Despite the weather forecast, which said it was going to rain all week, it's mostly been pretty dry, which is pretty spectacular, I think. So I'm really happy about that. Cody Morris, did I say hello to you, sweetheart? I'm not sure if I did. I've got my new earrings on. You haven't seen these ones before, have you? Have you? I don't think you have. And my new do. Have you? Your bum is still flapping around in the wind. It is not. Where? My bum is not flapping around in the wind, Noel Edge. It is not. Cheers to you all. What are you drinking? Let me know. None of you have told me. I'm rather well, Dragma. Oh, good, Jem Martin. I'm glad you are well. I'm well too, sweetheart. Thank you so much for asking. I'm happy because I've got my do-did. Yes. Pink gin and coke is Sophie's. Ew! Ew! Pink gin and coke. That sounds absolutely gopping. Oh, why are you drinking that nonsense? I had it once by accident. Somebody, not going to mention names, but somebody did put some gin in my coke once. Well, I'm telling you now, it's not a very nice taste. However, Sophie Shears is obviously enjoying her gin and coke. Pink gin and coke as well. Coffee, I'm on. Oh, Jamie, I'm sorry to hear you've got to Got an ear infection. Water with all the lemons this evening on a cleanse. Oh, we're on a detox, are we, Jem? Let me know how that's going for you. I thought about having a detox and then I thought I can't be arsed. Literally cannot be asked. To be honest, the amount of greens that I've been eating over the last month since all the garden just made all of the green, I've literally just been eating greens, so I don't think I need a detox. I mean, unless my detox is going to be purely eating cow meat, raw off the cow's backside, which actually, come to think of it, oh, talking about green, look at that. Come to think of it, might be quite tasty to eat a bit of cow. I got shit-faced from pink gin, did you? Okay, so we're having a detox because you got shit-faced from pink gin. Well, I'm getting shit-faced tonight on my ergonomic monsters. Is ergonomic a word? If it is, can one of you Google it? Because I don't really know what it means, but I think I've said it quite a few times. But yes, if you know what ergonomic means, isn't it something to do with aerodynamic or something? How's your mum, Jamie? Oh yes, how's your mum, Jamie? Jamie's mum has got it going on. She's all I wanted and all I waited so long. But Jamie, can't you see? You're just not the guy for me. I know it might sound wrong, but I'm in love with Jamie's mum. I am. I really am. She's wonderful. I asked her once if she wanted sex on the beach and she said, yes, please. Rude! Shut up, you've not touched a green this week. I have, Noel. I have. Nice ice cream. I know, I'm in the ice cream factory. Which anyway, let's move on to this week's lockdown looks because I'm quite aware that my extravagant hair opening has taken up the first 5-6 minutes of my show. But I am also aware that I was 2 minutes late because internet. Well, now, do you know what happened today? The internet went potty, it did. Well, it didn't go potty, it just... Well, it did. Well, I don't know if it's the internet or if it's my broadcasting system, my laptop. But effectively, everything disappeared into a cloud. I don't want any more flipping clouds. There's been enough clouds this week, thank you very much. Yeah, alone shoving all my videos up there. The problem is I can't broadcast the Oh, God. Do you know what? I knew it wouldn't be long until I did a burp. I cannot broadcast with things in clouds. It's not helpful. And I think that's why the internet goes potty. I'm telling you now. Blankety blank, I cannot wait. She's okay, thanks. Oh, good. I've been on with Electrica. Lovely, Nicole. Nicole wants to hijack the show, apparently. She wants to tell us all about the things she's been doing, which I'm really interested to hear. She's been on Electric Umbrella. Now, talking about Electric Umbrella, actually, this is very exciting. On Wednesday, now, so those of you who tuned in but not quite sure what Electric Umbrella is, I'm just going to eat this ice cream a second. Hang on. For those of you who know, Electric Umbrella is a charity, a music charity that does live music with people with learning disabilities. It's quite magical. They really are very wonderful. And every day in lockdown, every weekday, not Saturday and Sunday, I don't think, but every day in lockdown, they've been doing sing-alongs online, on Zoom, for people all across the UK. Come along. And anyway, on Wednesday, Gig Buddies and I joined. They emailed me especially and they said, Dragma, would you please come on Wednesday? And I said, I'm sorry, darlings, I'm busy. But they nagged and eventually I said, okay, fine. So there we go. Gem Martin, it really is an extraordinary organisation. They're brilliant. So on Wednesday, I went to their 84th sing-along on Zoom. You can go, if you go to the Electric Umbrella page on Facebook, look for their 84th. It was me, and it was a wonderful gang of children from Uganda, and lots of people across the UK, and the Gig Buddies. Is a very special event. Well, you can watch it online, you can see. I was broadcasting from Barbados. Wonderful, wonderful charity. And if you've got a spare bob, if you've been earning money over lockdown and you've got a fiver to spare, please chuck it at them, because they're really deserving of it. They are. I don't really do like charity shout-outs on here, but I was so impressed. So very, very impressed. No, Becky Elizabeth King, you cannot have any ice cream. It's too late in the day and it's too cold. Anyway, lockdown looks. This week, looking at exciting places to stay because lockdown is lifting. It is. Lockdown is starting to lift. Well, it's been starting for a while, but we're lifting, and now apparently you can go and stay places. You can go and stay in places. So, I thought today we would look at the places we could go to during lockdown. I love a bit of Barbados. Oh, me too, darling. Jem, would you like to go one day? Should we take off together to Barbados and not tell anyone? Should we elope? Has anyone ever eloped to Barbados? That's the story I'd like to hear. This week's been very exciting, actually, thinking about it. I had electric umbrella. Tuesday night I did something with Balloon Girl, which is a fascinating story in itself. But I'll tell you about that another day, because just do not have enough time in the world to chatter tonight. Honest to God, I don't. But if you were on Twitter, let me just get the Twitter handle, because this is where to look out for Balloon Girl. Or if you go to the National Theatre Wales website and type in shows, you will see a link to the Balloon Girl project. It's utterly fascinating, and it's a true story. Anyway, it's Our Correspondent. So at Our Correspondent 1980s. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see? Oh, is it mirroring it properly? Yeah, there we go. At Our Correspondent 1896, or at Our Correspondent 1. Go there and follow that story, because it's quite exciting. Bring your rubber ring and you bring Sonny's fish and chips, and I'm there. Jem, it's a date, babes. Let's do it. Anyway, places to stay. So after me and Jem have eloped to Barbados, we're going to go here. Now, and Lord knows where this is, but you can stay in a bubble. Yes, which is quite good, because if you're bubbling with someone, you can bubble in a bubble. Can you imagine bubbling in a bubble? Bubble, bubble, bubble. Well, this one looks like a double bubble by the looks of it, because there seems to be another bubble joined onto the back, so you can bubble in your bubble bubble. Bubble in your double bubble. That sounds like a rap, doesn't it? Can you imagine that in the show Hamilton? Double bubble, bubble, double, double, bubble, bubble, double, double, bubble, double, 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 double. I'll be back. Just you wait. That's. I just spat because, well, maybe you won't get the reference, but if you do get the reference, then yes. But bubble bubble. Now you're talking. I'm loving that space Airbnb. Airbnb double bubble bubble. Yes, that's what it is. It's B&B double bubble bubble. Bubble bubble bubble. Bubble 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 bubble. There was a song I used to sing in school. Who's the king? Yes, who's the king of the jungle? Ooh, ooh, who's the king of the sea? Bubble, bubble, bubble. Who's the king of the universe? And who's the king of me? I tell you, a Dragma is. She's the king of me. She's the queen of the universe, the jungle and the sea. I tell you, Dragma is. Dragma! The other place you can go to is the eye, and I am the eye in the sky. Da 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 dee bow wow. You can go and stay in the eye in the sky if you want to. It's like a floating eyeball, but there's a bedroom inside. So if you really wanted to, you could go and stay in the eye in the sky. Now that would be great, wouldn't it? Can you imagine all the things you'd see in the eye in the sky? Or under the sea. All these places to stay have got a song attached to them tonight, and I didn't realise this. But they do. Under the sea. Darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. You can have a hotel room under the sea with a sky. Look, you can lie in bed and look up at the sharks. Now, I think I'd shit myself, really, if I woke up in the middle of the night and I saw a fucking big shark swimming around above my head. I think I would be panicking a little bit, no? Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you be a bit scared? I would be. I'd be pooping myself. I'd be pooping my knickers, I would. Yes! Under the sea. Oh, can you guess where I am as well? Talking of songs, guess where I am? I am in the Ice Palace. What's the song that goes with the Ice Palace? Do you know? Let's move on to the next place, and if anyone can tell me the song that belongs to the Ice Palace, I would love to know. Oh, there's another shark song. Baby shark, do 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 do, baby. Anyway, here we go. In Liverpool, you can stay on a replica Titanic. You're here, there's nothing I fear, and I know that my heart will go Yes, you can stay on the Titanic now. I hope it doesn't sink when you're staying on there. So yes, you were in Liverpool last weekend, Jem. That's why you weren't on Dragma's show, wasn't it? Did you go and stay on the Titanic boat? Did you? Is that where you were staying? Belt it out, Dragma. Can we collaborate, please? Of course. Send us a message. There, at Ernie Sparkles. We can collaborate. Ooh, there's weird noises. I think the neighbours are trying to break in, probably to tell me to shut the fudge up. Let it go! Well done, Jam and Becky, you are right. The Frozen Palace. Let it go! Let it go! Can't hold me back anymore. Let it go! Let it go! I accidentally froze myself. Just gotta let it thaw a little, and then I can... And finally, a wonderful place. Stayed in an Airbnb, double bubble, was it? Was it the double bubble Airbnb? Derek Palmer, my son is watching. Hello, Derek, darling. Now, you've not been watching for a very long time, you naughty child. I hope you've been busy and not lying in bed being lazy and doing lazy boy things that boys do in bed in the mornings. No, I think you've been... I did see something. You put something on Facebook. You've been working on videos. I know you have. Anyway, we could stay here. Not me and you, Derek. I'm not taking you anywhere for the night. But here, you're funny. You make my night, says Becky. Becky! I'm not funny. I'm just old. I've just realised that tonight's show is going to go on way longer than half an hour. But fuck it. Who cares? You could stay in the doggy Airbnb, doggy B&B, although this is in Idaho. I don't know where Idaho is, but how much is the doggy B&B? The doggy B&B. Now, when I was younger, there was a song on a cassette tape that's and wise, yes, Jem, I am wise. There was a song on a cassette tape. Do you remember this song? When Pookie Doodle Puppy sings his song, all the other puppies join along because they love to hear him sing. Almost more than anything. When he goes woof woof tiddly puff, Pookie Doodle doo, ookie doodle ookie doodle ookie doodle doo, woof 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 woof. Pookie doodle ookie doodle oo. That song was on this kid's TV. Mother, are you still watching? And did you listen? Do you remember that song? I think me and the little one used to watch it all the time. Or not watch it. It was on a cassette tape. Do you remember cassette tapes in the old days? Before we had MP3, before we had iPads and iPods and music that just came out of clouds, right? Before we had that, before we had CDs even, way before CDs and those Discmans, way before that, sort of the time of Walkmans, there was cassettes. They were like plastic. They were about this big, right? They're plastic, and they had this tape inside. It was cassette tape. So it was a cassette with some tape in the middle that was like wound round. And the music used to be on that tape, right? And you'd put it in this machine called a cassette player, and it would play music. It was a long... I bet most of you probably have never even heard of that nonsense, have you? But until about 2 years ago, I still had a cassette player in my car. And then somebody crashed into it and smashed the fucking thing up. Flipping arseholes. Anyway, Mother dear doesn't remember the song. Pookie doodaloo, woof woof. Woof. Oh, there's one more. Woof, woof. Pookie doodle doodle. Talking about oodles, you could stay in a pot noodle. Noodle, 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 noo. I don't know any songs about pot noodles, unfortunately. So, maybe you can have Gangnam Style instead. Hey, sexy lady. No, I can't remember how it goes. Up the Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Anyway, let's go on to tonight's fake news.
Good evening. This is the fake news on Friday, the 24th of July. Wales is open. The Welsh Government this week have given up on trying to do things their way and have finally succumbed to a more English-style approach to the easing of lockdown. After months of steel determination to assert devolution powers, it appears that the First Minister, Drakey McDrakeface, has caved in to what he previously alluded to as a dangerous easing of lockdown. Speaking at a conference, he said, "I give up. Do what you like. I'm on holiday anyway, so I literally couldn't give a fuck anymore. Oh, but you still can't hug your mum." New driving regulations. The Welsh Assembly Government has admitted to making an administration error in their easing of lockdown regulations. Whilst amending the laws to ease lockdown, a huge part of the highway code and motoring regulations were accidentally deleted from the law, resulting in many confused drivers. The accidental deleting of the law has meant that speed limits, signalling rules, traffic lights, etc. no longer apply in Wales. It is now legal to drive like a complete arsehole and disregard any of the usual driving rules, and other people's safety is no longer a consideration. Callum Jones of Wales's Arsehole Driving Association has welcomed the accidental change to rules, saying, "These rules were stupid anyway. I don't really see any point in speed limits, and there really is no danger in driving around parks and cities at 80 miles an hour. It means I can get to the Boy Racers rally quickly anyway, and it gives me loads more time to play on my Xbox." Return to the wild. As the Welsh summer has well and truly ended, and we are thrown back into the deepest, darkest winters, yetis have been spotted making the most of empty theatres. The yeti, which is considered to be quite shy and introverted, is actually a very outrageous and loud creature. They have taken advantage of the empty theatres across Wales to put on their own musicals such as The Yeti and I, The Sound of Yetis, and Les Miseretti. The latest trend in social distance beauty treatments. Following the reopening of beauty salons across the country, a new trend for social distance manicures has emerged. The latest must-have is the fabulous social distance nail extensions. The new look is perfect for the modern age in that it encourages social distancing whilst maintaining a look of classy fabulousness. And finally, Thomas the Tank Engine dance fever continues to spread. In increasingly disconcerting developments of the Thomas the Tank Engine dance fever, the Vogue communities across the world have seen a rise in cases in the fever, which is destroying street cred. Experts believe that the dance community as a whole will never be able to recover from such a devastating pandemic. The government still refuses to respond, standing firmly by their beliefs that dance is just not important. And that is the end of this week's fake news. Join us next week for some more fake news.
Well, there we go. The fake news. I quite agree with you, Mother. The drivers at the moment... Well, for a while it was feeling really lovely to drive on quiet roads without any lunatics, but all of a sudden this week, you're quite right. It does explain it, doesn't it? fancy deleting the highway code instead of the lockdown arrangements. No wonder people are driving like bloodmin arseholes. Lexi, darling, just want to, hello, I hope you're well, but I just want to, remind you that the show starts at 9 o'clock, darling, not 9:30. So you're late. You're late to the party, sweetheart. But I do hope you're well. The Yeti, yes. Oh, there's another dance spreading even more than Thomas the Tank Engine, though. Simon Richards, please don't say that on my show. I don't think we can cope. We've already had 2 pandemics this year. I'm not sure we can cope with another one. I don't know if I'm doing it right. Pop, pop, pop. I think you've got to stand up to it. Pop, pop, pop. This is the electric umbrella dance. The crab dance. Please don't crab dance. We cannot afford a 3rd pandemic of the year. The crab dance. Yes, well, good gracious me, look at the time. No, the time's that way. Look at the time up there. Oh, well, you can't see it because it's on my screen, but on my screen, up there, it says 21:34. So I have served my time, but I tell you what, I do really, really very much enjoy hanging out with you all on a Friday night. I really do. Oh, double-decker train. Did you see that double-decker train now? I really do enjoy hanging out with you all on Friday nights. I love you all to bits, and I'm so glad that you're all doing well. Pardon you, I know, Jem. Yes, the whole world's doing it. Oh, my goodness, Becky. We're in trouble. Not only have we got the Thomas the Tank Engine dance fever, but now the crab dance too. I like to try crab dance. No, Sophie Shears! No! No crab dancing. We cannot have more... Unfortunately, I quite agree with the government. There is no place for dance in this world. I'm so glad the news is fake. Anyway, darlings, I love you very, very much. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Thank you for joining me on this Friday night. I love you. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, safe, fabulous, wonderful, very safe, fabulous, wonderful week. And come back next Friday. Next week, crab dancing. I mean, you can crab dance right now, because it's time for songs about trains. Everybody's doing a brand new dance now.
Come on, baby, do the locomotion.
I know you'll get to like it if you give it a chance now.
Come on, baby, do the locomotion.
My little baby sister can do it with me. It's easier than learning ABCs. So come on, do the locomotion with me. You gotta swing your hips now. Come on, baby, jump up.
Jump up,
Jump back.
jump back.
Well, now I think you got the knack. Oh, I love you. Please come back next week. I'm Marilyn. Now that you can do it, let's make a change now.
Make a change and do the locomotion.
A chug motion, like a railway train now.
Come on, baby, do the locomotion.
Do it nice and easy now, don't lose control. A little bit of rhythm and a lot of soul. So come on, do the locomotion with me.
Swing your hips now.
Come on, baby, jump up, jump back. Give it a shimmy. Da 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 da. It's getting hot in here. I might need to undo my. Now that you can do it, let's make a change now. Oh. Chugging motion like a railway train now. There's never been a dance that's so easy to do. It even makes you happy when you're feeling blue. So come on, do the locomotion with me. You gotta swing your hips now. Come on, baby. Jump up. Jump back. Well, I think you got the knack. No, really, seriously, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I love you very, very, very much. I do hope to see you next week. Stay safe. Do your once a day, do your twice a day. Go and do your bubbling. Go and spend all your time with the people you love. I love you. Thanks for being with me tonight. Good night.